Peace, peace, and peace. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, I just wanted to come and I gotta tell about something. I was a little earlier. I was flipping through First Kings, and well, let me tell you this first. I'm the type of person like I literally pray for people when I say I'm gonna pray for them. Even people like I could meet a person on the street and never see them again, but if I remember their name, I'll write their name down on like on a prayer list. And depending on different stages of my life, the lists have, got misplaced here and there. But I was flipping through First Kings, reading about Elisha and Elijah, and there was a prayer list in there, and it only had a couple names on there. It was from a specific period in my life, but there was a name on there that started me thinking about this guy I met, man. This dude, he has an organization, stuff like that. I won't mention too much because I'm not trying to, be seen like I'm trying to talk junk about nobody or nothing like that. But anyway, he had an organization. I was so impressed with this man. I'm telling you, man, I wanted to be like this dude. Like, this dude came into my life at a time when I was going through some stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all about that. This was some treacherous, some dirty stuff. But anyway, I met this guy, this man, and he's a believer. He's a man of God. He used to quote scriptures to me all the time. And like I said, I really looked up to this man. And anyway, his organization had a summer camp going on. Man, this man took me around to a lot of high profile people in human services, like people who I wouldn't have normally met, or stuff like that. Like I said, it was real cool. Like I really had my anticipation for the future after that was really amped. You know what I mean? Anyway, so he helped, man. I'm gonna tell you, when I tell you the story, I'm gonna tell you how much this man helped me. He helped me more than I could ever probably repay him. You know what I'm saying? He helped me with my sons. I can't get into that because it's a really long story. But anyway, they had a summer camp, and my boys, they went to the camp and stuff. One of my oldest boy, he got a summer job there, helped him out a lot. And anyway, the guy had a daughter, pretty too, real pretty. She was young, and I thought she liked me. I thought she had green lighted me, but like I said, I wasn't at the top of my game at the time, And anyway, but I never said anything to her or anything like that. So keep up now, y'all gotta keep up. So there was another girl at the camp who was homeless. Her and I had a lot of conversations. She was cool. She was a cute girl. She was a mom going through a lot of stuff. So we had a lot of conversations because we could relate. Anyway, so I told you my son had a job there. Well, there was another lady, and I'm being nice. There was another lady who was over the youth work program or whatever, and so I wanted to meet her because I was extremely interested in what she was doing as far as her work. I wasn't interested in her. As a matter of fact, like I said, I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna be honest. It was I could see rotten spots in her teeth. You know what I mean? And anyway, so we get to rapping, and I'm thinking she's interested in what I'm doing, because we talked on that level. And anyway, I got her name, and she told me about her Facebook page or something, and because I was interested in that because I generally post things regarding the ministry on Facebook so people can see. So I figured if I get her Facebook information, I could see what they were doing. And so that's what I did. And now when I look at stuff, I investigate everything. And I noticed that there was something about her birthday, and I noticed her birthday was either the day before or the day after mine. So anyway, I saw her again. I don't know if it was the next day or a few days later. I saw her, and I could tell already she was stressed about something. But you know what I mean? When you work in this industry, you definitely get stressed. You work with a lot of people who are in need, with only a little resources. So anyway, I was like, yeah, you know, how you doing, blah, blah. Just to, you know, I wasn't doing anything at the time. I think I was just standing around waiting for the guy he was going to take me somewhere or something like that. And anyway, and I mentioned about our birthdays. Like I said, still just whatever. But like I said, I still noticed that she had like this little attitude or whatever. So anyway, fast forward a little bit. The daughter of my then mentor, we were in one part of their facility, and she was like, "Now I told you, I thought she liked me." So she asked me she gave me this little mean look, and she was like, "What did you say to that girl?" Now, like I said, I'm thinking that she on some playful stuff. I'm thinking she like saw me and the girl who I told you was homeless. I'm thinking she saw us talking and she on some like, you know, fake, like, you know what I mean? You ain't supposed to be talking to nobody stuff. What was y'all talking about? And I was like, ask her. All the while, and this is something, man, listen, I'm going to tell you, this is something that came to me a while after it happened because I couldn't understand. I had to figure this out. I had to understand what happened. You know what I mean? So anyway, when she asked me that, I was like, you go ask her. And I smiled. To me, like I said, once again, I'm thinking she talking about the woman who was homeless. Just out of the blue, my man like flipped on me. Like, they all like flipped on me. Like he ain't come around, they ain't call. I wasn't stuff that we had planned to do, we didn't do. It's like he cut me off. And I was confused as hell. I was like, what the? I could not figure it out. I'm telling you, for months, I sat and I went over and over and over our daily conversations. I went over I couldn't figure it out. What God made me understand is the girl that his daughter was asking me about was the worker. She obviously had an attitude, and I don't know, maybe it was on this Me Too stuff. Yeah, I said it. And went and said something or whatever that changed their view of me. My point for saying this, and I got to be real quick. Man, there are people who things have happened behind your back that you are absolutely clueless of. And people's image of you has changed, and they never got your side of the story. They just ran with that. And they decided to just F you, and that's that. And it's messed up. But a lot of times, God allows that stuff to happen because the fact that he knows that those people ain't supposed to be in your life. Maybe not because they're bad, but they're just not in line with what you're trying to do. And that type of drama is not what you need in your life. But I'm going to tell you, man, be very careful and be aware. Pay attention. Always have your eye open. Because I'm telling you, stuff happens in life. Like I said, you could be absolutely clueless and be considered guilty, and you were never honestly tried. You never got to tell your side of the story. You never even knew that you had to defend yourself. It's crazy. Be careful, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace.